And now, today's word in season from the man of God.
To everything there is a season, and to every purpose there is a time to be born and a time to die, a time to sow and a time to reap, a time to plant and a time to pluck that which has been planted, a time to receive prophecy and a time to see its manifestation. So to a large extent, the fulfillment of prophecy is subjected to time. And when you read Habakkuk chapter 2, and God was speaking to his servant the prophet, God said something to him. He said that write down the vision and make it plain on tablet, that he who reads will run with it, or he who runs with it, he who reads. Then the next verse, he said for the vision is set for an appointed time. He said, though it tarries, wait for it, for it will surely come to pass. So the vision was set for an appointed time. And to a large extent, that can also be compared to a woman who has conceived, or the conception of a woman. And when a seed is deposited in a woman, it is not that same day that she gives birth to the child she's carrying. It takes time, and within the time she receives the seed and the time she sees the manifestation of the seed that was deposited in her, what she needs is patience and endurance. And when you read Hebrews chapter 6 verse 12, Bible said that you will no longer be sluggish, but you will follow those who through faith and patience have received the promise. Then the verse 13, I love that. Verse 13, listen to what Bible says. And Bible says, and when God has promised Abraham, saying that in blessing I will bless you, and in multiplying I will multiply you. Then the next verse, he said, and when he had patiently endured, he received the promise. So listen, God promised Abraham, saying that in blessing I'll bless you. But what it took for Abraham to see the manifestation of the prophecy was patience and endurance. And it took Abraham 25 years. Abraham received the promise at age 75, and he saw the manifestation of the promise at age 100. So it took a period of time, and in that period, it took patience for him to see the manifestation of it. It might have taken him 25, but years might be less, more or less. I mean, just like in the kingdom animalia, all animals do not have the same gestation period. Some have, elephants have 18 to 22 months gestation period. Dogs have 1 to 2 months gestation period. I mean, varying. Human beings have 9 months gestation period. So depending on what you carry, also determines the time. But what I want you to understand is that the language of patience is maturity. So in that time when God is building patience in you, he is completing you, is perfecting his divine virtue in you, so that you'll be able to handle the manifestation of all that which he has deposited in you. Look at what James said in James chapter 1 verse 3. He said, let patience have its perfect work in you, so that you may be complete, lacking nothing. That word complete is so that you may be matured, fully nourished, lacking nothing. So patience helps God to build his virtue in you, so that you can see the manifestation of all that which he has deposited in you. I prophesy into your life, and I declare that whatever prophecy God has spoken concerning your life, I pray that you be patient enough so that you not miss the fulfillment of that which God has spoken concerning your life. And most of the times, because of impatience, we abort the prophecy before its manifestation. And I pray that may that not be your portion in Jesus' name. And may you see the fulfillment of all that which God has spoken concerning your life. You will never see your prophecies go unfulfilled in Jesus' name. May the divine virtue of patience be deposited in you in Jesus' mighty name. May you stay blessed and remain blessed in Jesus' name. Amen.